Oh, uh, yeah. Hi. Yeah. Um, it's good to see you, I suppose. Um, I'm here to meet someone, actually. So, uh, yeah. You? Yeah. Okay. What, uh, what a coincidence. Huh? What? Uh, yes, ma'am. Or, right, posture. Yeah, sorry. It's, well, I mean, we haven't exactly talked for a while. So, I mean, how do you know? I could have changed a lot. Yeah, I mean, for starters, I'm possibly a lot more mature now. Yeah, I mean, there's no real way of verifying that. So, I mean, I could say the same thing about you. You haven't really changed a bit either. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Uh, no, no, I don't really do this kind of thing. I haven't for a while. Um, I don't know. It's been years, I suppose. Um, yeah, no, I've tried, but it just wasn't the same. So I never really bothered to commit. I mean, I've been with nice girls, as in like I've met with nice girls, but I just couldn't follow through, I suppose. And obviously I feel like it's not exactly right to just date them just because. You know what I mean? It felt wrong. I didn't want to like date them if I didn't really like them. So yeah, no, I have turned them down. Um, no, not too many. Less than you can count on like one hand. Well, like three ish. But yeah, no, haven't really felt the same. Like it's nice, but yeah, I mean, I'm not like super desperate. So, oh, I, uh, I mean, honestly speaking, it's just I haven't felt love like since you. I know what I said. Okay, I know what I said, and I mean it. Okay, I mean it. I haven't felt love since you. You can believe what you want. I mean, you asked the question and I'm answering it. You know, if you don't want to believe me, you don't gotta. You know, not forcing you. What about you? You know, like, have you been going a lot of, like dates or whatnot? Oh, not your type? I I don't know, just asking. What do you mean? We can just move on from that, okay? I mean, it's entirely up to you if you want to believe me, and it seems like you don't really believe me, so let's just drop it, you know? If you don't believe that I haven't felt love since being with you, then we don't we don't gotta talk about it. There's nothing to talk about. Yeah, seriously. What do you mean? Are you serious? And why do you care? Yeah, I am serious. I'm 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 about as serious as you are. Why do you care? It doesn't matter, does it? No, I'm not insinuating anything. Are you? Exactly. So, I mean, there's really nothing to talk about. And we should just stop talking. I think that would be for the best. You do have a question? Well, depending on what your question is, I may or may not have an answer. I I do. I do have an answer for that. Though I don't think you'd want to hear it. Okay, you say that, but you are going to get upset. 100%. I'm doing what again? That what's that? Like what do you? Okay, but I can tell that you're also about to do that again. Like you are going to get upset. Yes, yes, it's a bad thing. I don't want you to get upset. That's the reason why I stopped, like in the first place. Never mind. No, I'm saying that's why I left in the first place. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. Just stop talking. I stopped talking to you. We didn't really interact anymore and I avoided you. Left you on your own. Well, not exactly on your own because you've always got people around you. I'm not insinuating anything. I haven't been. no, okay? I don't I'm sorry, okay, but I don't know how I want to like handle the situation. I'm not sure what I should do. You know, it's like a block. You know, I'm fucking stuck. I've been stuck. You know, over the past few years, I could only really think of you. And that's exactly why I couldn't date any of these other girls. I mean, they're nice. You know, they're nice. They're sweet. You know, and as far as I'm concerned, they're pretty loyal. They're great. I mean, they're perfect. I think anybody would be lucky to have them. But I just don't know. I couldn't. I couldn't. I tried and I couldn't. And it felt bad. Like it. I don't want to lie to them. Well, I do think they're great. It's just I don't love them the way I did you. And and I still do. I haven't stopped loving you. Obviously, we haven't seen in a long, you know, we haven't seen each other in a long time. So perhaps you're not, you know, the same person that I used to know. But you know, I like to imagine you're still great, if not greater, because that's all you really do. I mean, honestly, even just by looks, you've changed a lot. You look really good, like really, really good. And I mean, honestly, whoever's coming here to meet you tonight, lucky guy, lucky guy. And I'm excited for you. You know, I really am. I it it's difficult. Okay, it's a me problem. Okay, what do you mean? Here we go. I'm trying to be honest here. Okay, it might sound like a bunch of empty nonsense. It might just sound generic. Maybe it is. Perhaps it is. Maybe it's too predictable. It's like fiction. Perhaps, but that's how I feel. That's how I've felt, and I'm not lying. I don't. I've got no reason to. Right? I mean, obviously there's that idea of me wanting to get back with you, but it's like I don't have to lie for that. I've got no reason to lie. I was just stuck, and very often these days I still am. I appreciated your affection. I appreciated your company. I appreciated and cherished your love. I can tell you were genuine. You've always been. Not just with me, but with everyone else. You are fantastic. One and only, you know? I wasn't, though, you know? Right. And okay, stop. Right. Yeah, okay, and shh. I know that. I know that. I know that. I know that all too well. Okay? I know that. Trust me, from the bottom of my heart, I know that. I know that better than anyone else. I know that you think I'm great. That I'm good enough or more than yeah, as you have said and always used to say. I know that. And I know that if I ever need anything, I can count on you. If I have a difficult day or just anything like it that I'm struggling with, even if you can't actually help me, like you'd still be there for me. And I know that. I know that. And I'm sorry, it's just I don't know. I don't know. Like in my head, even though I know that, I'm just still so afraid. I just feel like I don't. I mean, I guess in a way I have, but I don't want to hurt you. But honestly, now that I think about it, maybe I'm just selfish. Maybe that's what it is. Well, because I love you a lot, but I don't want to see you, ever feel disappointed or ever think less of me and whatnot. But maybe on the inside, it's just, I mean, it sounds bad, but maybe it's not that I actually, you know, me caring about what you think of me, and maybe it's more about me having to face, like, how you might change. Okay, it sounds stupid. Honestly, it does. But I couldn't help it. Okay, I couldn't help it. I'm weak. I'm just weak like that, you know? And I don't know what to do about it. I don't know. This probably sounds insane, but honestly, while I do love you a lot, at the same time I honestly just hate like you and all that because it makes me so afraid. Yeah, I am being serious. Again, I have no reason to lie. And trust me, like, do I look like I'm having a good time? Telling someone that I love and have loved for a long time that I actually, like, there's a side of me that hates them. Do I look like I'm having any fun? Right. I am not having any fun. It's just, I don't know. And I haven't known. I mean, it's just been a long time since we've broken up. It's like, it's been a long time. It's been a long, long, long time. And, I haven't changed. I don't know how. Just, I don't know. I just, I know you would have been there for me. I've made that clear, right? That I know that you love me and that you care about me. I know that. I know it very well, right? If I had a dollar every time you told me that, how I'd be the richest person on this earth, maybe even the universe, assuming there is life forms and currencies, outside of this earth. I'd be so stacked. I could, I could own the universe. But I just explained why, didn't I? Okay, I know it's probably not the best explanation, and I mean honestly, when I reflect on it, it sounds stupid. It really does. It sounds it sounds weird. How could you have such a wonderful, loving girlfriend and still feel like that? I don't know. I just don't know. I've 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 seen too many people that I love and care about get disappointed in me. You know, I failed way too many times. You loved me. I know you did. And I knew that you loved me. Like unconditionally. But like, that's the thing. You were so special to me that I don't know. I'd rather I'd rather lose you than like have you be disappointed in me. I mean, back then, like, obviously, I don't know what you're up to nowadays, but you've achieved a lot of things. You've made a lot of people very, very proud. You were spectacular, and honestly, I'm sure you still are. You know, judging by the way you carry yourself, your outfit, and all that. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's safe for me to assume that you are doing very well. No? Right. Right. That's what I thought. Yes. And I know. Okay, I know. I know. It sounds stupid. It really, really does. And I'm sorry, but I can't. Well, I mean, I just couldn't really control how I felt. You know? Yeah. You knew. You knew. No, I'm sorry. It's just, you knew since like back then. Really? Oh, he told you. Son of a son of a bitch. I told him not to tell anyone. Yeah, well, I told him because I mean I just explained why. I just explained why. You know why I couldn't tell you. I just couldn't. It feels like shit. It still feels like shit. I mean even now, having to face it, God, it sucks. Yeah, I failed back then. You helped me with all that. We studied together. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Okay, I tried. I worked hard, and I wasn't as good as you. Okay, I wasn't as good as you. Even with your support, I couldn't do it. And honestly, the worst part is, I assume you don't know this part, but I wasn't even close. I didn't even come close. It sucks. You know. We promised that we'd move on together in life, side by side. And I blew it. I blew it. I able wasn't able to catch up to you. Yeah, that's exactly why. Is that not clear? And was that not clear from like when you found out back then? Like I don't get it. You're smart. I'm sure you can figure that out. I couldn't do it. Okay, I'm a coward, I suppose. I couldn't face you. Especially since you helped me so much. Right? You put so much time into like helping me. You dedicated so much of your time that you could have used to help me. And I still ate shit. I mean, how did you expect me to react? Okay, and I'm like, honestly, I'm just not that guy. I can't do that. I find it difficult. I found it really, really difficult, and I couldn't do it. And I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry that I couldn't do it. Yeah, I know that doesn't change anything, but I am sorry. So, I mean, obviously, there's nothing we can do about it. It's been a long time now, so doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're out here meeting someone, and I am too. Okay. Now, I don't want to really look like a mess before my date, so I don't want to talk about this anymore. Where even is she? God. No, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, honestly, this wasn't even my idea. My parents were bothering me about finding someone and, finding company that's like outside of family, so I'm not alone in like the outside world and shit. And I had nothing else going for me, so I couldn't exactly refuse. I mean, my parents, and I can tell you that they have not changed, so. What? Oh my god. Okay, this can't be real. No, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't have anything to say. Well, kind of. Yeah, kind of. I just can't believe it. Like, this is nonsense. This is fucking ridiculous. Like, us being each other's dates? Really? Like, what? I, honestly speaking, yeah, I am kind of upset. I mean, there's a reason why all of that happened in the first place. I didn't do all of that just to have to run into you again like this. I'm sorry. Okay, I think it's important that we're being honest, right? I mean, it sucks, but come on. There's a part of you that appreciates this, no? I'm being honest, right? I mean, we fell apart because I was hiding things, because I was a coward and I was afraid to tell you things. I mean, I was very comfortable with you, but at the same time, I wasn't. Okay, and that's why we broke up, right? But I mean, now I've said everything. Okay, maybe it's a little harsh, but it's how I feel. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, like you don't deserve this. You don't. Okay, I'm not even gonna answer that question because I can't. I can't. You know what my answer is going to be. Don't make me say it. Yes. Yes. Okay. Are you satisfied? Yes. Of course I'd want to be with you. I've made that clear since like the very start. I literally said that I still love you. So yeah. Yeah, I want to be with you. I love you. I have for a long time. I don't think I've ever stopped loving you. Obviously, like I said, we haven't seen each other in a long time, but I haven't. You've always been on my mind. Always. And you know, sometimes I still go on my phone, I look at our old text conversations, and I like to think about, a reality where maybe I wasn't the way I was. Sometimes I scroll through my gallery and I see pictures of us, and I mean, I miss it. I miss it a lot. But what I don't miss is always feeling like I'm not good enough for you and stuff like that. So like, obviously I'd want to be with you, but not under these circumstances. I think so. Well, I mean, yeah, it is a relationship. It takes two, but I feel like I don't know. I just feel like for like the greater good, yeah, like the greater good. Yeah, like uh yeah. Okay, well, I mean, not everybody, you know, not everybody's going to be happy from that. I mean, that's why it's called the greater good, that there has to be a cost. And that's fine. Okay, that's whatever. I what? Okay, okay, okay. I get it. Okay, fine. No, no, I know you're being serious. I know you're being honest. I know that. Like I said, I know that. And again, maybe it's just because I'm selfish. I know, I know. I know, it hurt you. It hurt you a lot. I know that. Okay, you don't have to say that. I know it. Okay, fine. I know it. I know. Okay, I know. And because that's just the like that's you. That's always been you. To care and love me. I know that. I I don't know. I don't know if I can. Come on, like I said, okay, I've said this already. Yes, I still love you. But I don't know if I should. Okay, you want to. So just because you want to. I know that. I know we said we'd get through everything together, but like that's isn't that a little too like unrealistic? I No, you're right. You're right. I know. I know. I know. I know. I've messed up many times, and yet I know you've never ever once left me. And instead you've always been there for me. I know. I know. I know. I know. I was considering asking you if you were sure, but I know your answer. You haven't changed a bit. Except your looks. You've gotten a lot prettier. So well, I mean, I I don't I don't want to make excuses. Right. I'm still afraid. Okay, honestly, I still am. I mean, things haven't really been the best for the past few years, so I can't exactly say that I'm a, changed man. And obviously, if I was, I feel like this conversation would have gone very differently. So, you know, but I want to be with you. Yeah, I know. I will. I mean, like I said, I've exposed this biggest like secret already. So yeah, I'll let you know. I know. I know you'll be there. I know. I know. I know. And I love you too. Hello everyone. This is Amai here, coming at you at the very end. I just wanted to say I'm sorry that this audio went on for as long as it did. Honestly, I didn't think it would go for that long. But if I'm gonna be just real here for a second, I haven't really been feeling the best. Like, honestly, the past few years, It's been kind of rough. I often find it hard to mm, really like appreciate myself, I guess. Um and so at the same time I feel like it's difficult. I've definitely disappointed a lot of people in my life, and it sucks. It sucks a lot to see how they react to it, and sometimes I feel like I don't exactly deserve their kindness or anything from them because I didn't live up to their expectations. And as corny and, I don't know, crazy as this audio might be, genuinely speaking, I feel like even if I had a really nice girlfriend or whatever, I mean, I don't have one, but if I did, you know, I I mean, who knows? Obviously, I don't have one and I haven't been through that, so I mean, I can't exactly speak with absolute certainty, but I feel like it would be very, very difficult for me to believe that I'm good enough. To me, it would be like, there's so many people out there who probably do everything like 10 times better than I do. So like, I don't really understand why you'd be with me. It's like something like that, and for me, it already seems like getting a girlfriend would be a very impossible task. I've never had one, by the way. And I mean, if things continue the way they are, I don't see myself ever getting one, to be honest. Um, so if I did, I don't know. I feel like I'd be way too afraid to like commit to it just because, I mean, I don't know if I'd be able to like get her to still be in love with me. Um, and like, I don't know, like impress her enough. Obviously it's always like, oh, be yourself. If a person really loves you, then they'll love you as you. But it's like, obviously I feel like I haven't really made any progress in my life as me. So how could I ever possibly dream of someone being in love with me for me? So yeah, no, that's just something that's been kind of like stuck in my head for a very long time now, honestly. And obviously, like, time moves on, and I mean, we're not getting any younger. You know, Oftentimes it feels like a lot of people around me are, uh, they're only going up. Uh, they're accomplishing great things, and I mean, as far as I know, they don't seem to be disappointing anyone, and they have that like support from like friends and stuff. Not to say that I don't have support from anybody at all. Just it feels like I said, I feel like sometimes I don't deserve it, or maybe it's better off if I don't have it, because what if I do have the support and then I do something wrong? So that's been very difficult. Um, Needless to say, ever since uni started, that has not gone any better. It's only gone worse. As a matter of fact, I have never felt so low, like, in my entire life. Not that I'm very old or anything, so it's not like I have a lot of like uh room for like comparison or whatever. It feels bad. Feels really bad, and then it doesn't really seem like it's getting any better, honestly speaking. So that sucks, but I mean that's life, I think. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. I just felt like doing an audio like this. I've definitely done something similar in the past, but I don't know. I just wanted to kind of like get that out there as like an audio. If I'm gonna feel miserable, I might as well share it. Uh, you know, get some feedback or and whatnot from other people. You know, I figured, yeah, since I'm suffering anyway, I might as well gain something from the suffering. You know, like success from suffering. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That's all I really wanted to say. Obviously, I'm gonna try not um let this stuff impact the work I do as Amai. Obviously, I would hate for that to happen. Um, obviously, sometimes these feelings do leak into like the audios that I do or like things I talk about during my streams and stuff. But as long as I'm still able to like make like the normal type of audios, I think it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Um, so yeah, I appreciate everybody for listening. I know this was very long. Most of you may or may not listen to my audios uh, for sleep, and you probably fell asleep like 30 minutes ago. So I don't really expect any of you to like reach the end or anything. But if you did, appreciate it. Yeah, this is probably the longest audio I've ever uploaded. Obviously, this includes like the post audio rant or whatever. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. If I really feel like it, I'll make like a separate video just like venting and going through like how I've been feeling and stuff. But you know, if I feel like it, I'll do that. If not, then I won't, obviously. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.